Oh, hello everybody. Apparently the YouTube stream isn't working properly, I think. I'm trying to troubleshoot what's going on, figuring out what's going on there. Oh, no, looks like it's working. Okay, yeah, looks like it's working now. But the weather in game matches the weather where I'm at. It's currently raining outside and very relaxing, very very nice. Hey Raya. Hey, welcome. Um I don't remember what I was doing. I know I'm waiting for someone to get better, and I think I was just sort of running around and doing just a bunch of random quests and errands. I have 141,000 yen. It actually has been a little bit since I played because these past couple weeks have not been great for me. And I'm still kind of in a spot where things are kind of frustrating, mostly like with my job, a lot of other things. I got nothing better to do right now, so you might as well tune in. Hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for people to tune in, provide background noise if I need to, gripe about my life, even though like it's just regular, just frustrations. Support a friend. Yeah. Oh yeah, wasn't there like people that wanted to hang out or something, or are they just not available? Ah, screw it. Screw it. Screw it. You what? You hear that in call? What are you talking about? You already hear that in call. Are you in a call with like Next or something?
Senpai!
All right. Are you going to practice now? You feel? Yeah. Let's go to band practice. Yeah. Me griping. That's true. You already hear that normally. I mean, there's just a lot going on. I'm not gonna get into it. I want to be happy today. Oh. I guess we are advancing this. All right. At the Braxion, it took you here. Oh, the rain is almost let up.
Senpai!
All right, what do you want? This is where I usually practice. So you practice around a bunch of trash. There's never anywhere else so I could relax while I play. Sorry for dragging you out here on such short notice, but I thought it would be easier for me to tell you something here.
I think I need to start being more selfish.
That's right, girl. You go ahead and be more selfish. I approve of being a little selfish. It's okay. It's okay. A little bit of self-care never hurt anybody, right? As long as I can remember, I've never expressed my opinions. I've let them just build up inside me. I was trying to protect myself from conflicts by just avoiding them. Sometimes arguing about something and talking through it is what makes a relationship stronger, I think. Finally starting to see that.
Well, no, that's not true.
So you're lying. I've known that all along, but I was too scared to admit it. Ready to speak my mind and getting shot down, I didn't want anyone to hate me.
That's why I thought I could avoid getting hurt by just going with the flow. It was the easiest way out.
Just random lines. You got three prime frames craft from it. That's awesome. Good for you. But then you came along and made me realize I was just pretending not to see what I was doing. Keeping a lot of unpleasant emotions buried inside. In fact, the real me can be pretty selfish. I want people to notice me, but I never make the first move. Selfish, right? That's me. That's why when I think about the other day and how I threw away everything you did for me, I feel guilty. Hey, Generax! Hildren, Protea, and Mirage. Oh, cool. Okay, I can finally see both YouTube and Twitch chat. I see how it actually interacts on that side. That's actually really good. I'm glad. Why have the Twitch chat, the YouTube chat went down for just like way too long? I gotta fix that. But you helped me do a lot of things I couldn't have done on my own. I pushed myself past my limits, and on top of that, I got to hang out with someone I really care about. But most importantly, you made me look myself in the eye. I never could have done that alone. Help me hear my own voice. Oh, that's very sweet.
So, from now on, I'm not gonna pretend that I don't care what happens anymore.
That's the spirit. You know what? That you get a gold star. I'll express my opinion, say what I think, and if it gets me on someone's bad side, then that's that. Well, maybe don't go that far. Maybe not that far. All right, like you don't want to just like start making enemies. that's really bad. Zaka parts are being made, and you're missing Grendel blueprint. I want to get what I want in life. I gotta speak my mind. All to you, Sajochi. Thank you. Ayana smiling cheerfully. It seems you were able to help guide Ayana through her problems. And unlock rank 8. 8. My Sun Arcana has grown. That being said, there's something. Oh God, no, please. Ayana is blushing. You have a hunch what she wants to say. What should you do? I like how I could just be kind of like a little shit with this. We'll change the subject real quick. Come on. You change the subject and relieve the tension. Never mind. Well, I better get home. What happened to just speaking your mind and going for what you want? Okay? You give me that gold star back. Okay? You failed. You failed.
Goodbye.
I will continue to deny.
Welcome home, big bro.
Harvest!
They look yummy. We've
Got a bead melon. I got one. You know what? Some paprika? Some nice, delicious paprika.
Come on.
It does add some like smokiness to things. It's very nice. I'm gonna go outside. It is Tuesday. There's nobody at the shopping district like at all. Oh yeah, wasn't there a guy who's like, can you work on this model? Alright. I'm just checking the future forecast. Bonus stats today, bonus stats tomorrow, and always good to check it. Alright, go back home. I'm gonna go build that model. Make a model. Finally assemble the complex pieces. Diligence has increased. Realize that it's still too early to put the glue on. The model is not complete. Oh no! You can keep working on it later. On a nice rainy day. It's like the perfect time to do stuff like that. Midterms are starting on Friday next week, and you guys are... Oh, god damn it, I have to remember all of the answers that they had me do. I hate doing that. Let's get back to basics then. Let's look at the world map. Take note that Japan is in the center of the Japanese maps. Other countries center their maps in different places. Where would you find Japan on a map made in a foreign country? Let's see. Amagi-san. No, I feel bad about that, so Hanamura. Why would we feel bad for asking Yukiko, but not me? I don't even know what he's talking about. Do you know the answer? If it's the United States, Japan is going to be on the right edge. At least that's what I am assuming. As most world maps, I think like the universal map kind of like puts the middle to be like the ocean. So I'm gonna say it's the right. I'm gonna say it's on the right. That sounds correct. Oh, you got it. I believe in you, really. Yes, in foreign world maps, Japan is placed on the eastern edge. Now you know why they call this part of Asia the Far East. Foreign maps are designed to be centered on the prime meridian at 0 degrees of longitude. The prime meridian. Yosuke, you can just stay there. Like, I still don't forgive you. No forgiveness. I will be on that forever. Oh, Naoto. I gotta wait for Naoto to blah, 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 blah. Anyways. There is nothing for me to do except go build Arcana. This girl ain't here. I must have pissed her off. You know what? Let's do this. Wasn't there like a movie here that someone wanted to see? Oh. 2, 0, and 6, as well as the 30th of the month for bonus days. 30th is an extra special day. Grand Prize now is a Neko Shogun doll. Who uses these dolls? Anyways, 30 frame movie. Main feature is drama about the life and death of the dog, and mission costs. Yeah, I think it was Kanji that wanted to see it. Let's do it, Kanji. Let's go cry. Let's have a cry, a manly cry. Take a while. Have a nice manly cry at this movie about a dog.
Thanks for huh?
Looking at Kanji changed response to the movie. Yeah, look at that.
Whoa.
Damn it, they caught me. They got me. I couldn't help but cry. Movies about animals just aren't fair. Their eyes are too damn cute. And Dachiko, I just want to hug him.
You gotta do that again.
I'm glad I came around. Let's do this again. Wow. I like Kanji a little more now. Like he's a chill dude. Really.
And now the weather.
Here we go. Story's progressing.
We
Let's go.
ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
Seems the fog will set in tonight. Deliver for you. Yeah. Woohoo. Okay. Oh, that's right. I can't work on the model because they're like, oh, you should go watch the Midnight Channel. Don't do anything else. I just noticed something. Look at... I thought this whole time I was like wearing shoes. No, I'm just barefoot. And of course, like the feet are modeled where like the toes aren't separated. Hey, this is the 28th episode. How did I just notice this? I guess it's like I'm just not looking at like feet. Oh my god. He's got those like spray-on shoes from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Now it's rescued. It seems the killer was thwarted this time. Meanwhile, in the foggy shopping district. Damn it, again? Also, someone was literally just throwing people into TVs because it's funny. There's Naoto.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince. That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
And why is that funny? Like, why?
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
What?
I'm kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it. Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
Yeah, I don't understand this.
My, rumors spread so quickly.
Just ignore them.
Yes, I'm myself, right?
Bingo.
That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all.
Okay, please tell me that you know who threw you in the TV, because, like, I have my theories.
We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town.
I bet it's the teacher with the puppet. It's got to be the teacher with the
Isn't over
puppet.
yet.
Nobody normal carries a freaking hand puppet.
Let's go over the finer points after school. First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there. Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something.
What? So, hold on. So, like, you heard the doorbell ring. You opened up the door. You saw that there was nobody there. Did you step outside? Because that's the only way I could see somebody, like, getting behind you. Although, if you're just... Like, I know for a fact, if I go and if somebody, like, were to knock on my door and they're not there, if I open the door and I don't see anybody there, I just immediately close it. I don't go outside to be like, oh, I wonder who that was. Like, you know, there's no one there. They obviously... It wasn't important, so... I'm not going to even bother.
Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Some cartoon-ass shit.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared.
Don't tell me you dosed yourself with chloroform, like, for a while to build up a tolerance.
And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So, they live nearby.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped.
Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Eh?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience, with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for
Everything.
sure until I gather more concrete evidence.
Okay, so who did it? It's the guy back there. The guy enjoying... Is that like... It looks like a pizza to me. It looks like it's in a block of ice.
But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder.
Huh?
And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world.
They were just transported right out of it onto, like, power lines and shit.
After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However,
Not gonna get to him because he's under, like, heavy police supervision.
I've unfortunately been taken off the
And
investigation.
there's no way to get to him.
And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
No, they'll definitely believe it. You know, just go right up to the police and be like, "Hey, I went into a magical world inside of the TV where your true self is made manifest, and you also used it to fight using like spells and shit." That'll go over very well.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges, all the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Yes.
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, you know... I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
Naoto is like 3 feet tall. I don't think that's gonna work.
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You're gonna say something really stupid, aren't you, Yosuke?
You got balls. For a girl.
Okay.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks.
Of
We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please allow me to join your effort.
course.
Thank
The
you.
more the
very much.
merrier.
I'll do my best, leader.
I'm not your leader. She'll definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. All right, let's take a look at this persona. Let's go. Yeah. Power to create personas for the fool.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way.
No, you didn't.
Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you.
You need them.
They told me about you, Teddy. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
True culprit is still at large. For now, we'll have to wait for them to make their next move. In like 4 days, when somebody else gets on the news, becomes a target.
Welcome home, big bro.
You can work as a janitor. Bip, bip. You know what? I'm gonna go work at the janitor. Why not? Also gives me an excuse to go. Go away, Adachi. Nothing. Nothing! Alright, I don't have to worry about this for 2 days. Besides, I'm about to be silly. I'm about to be very silly. Hospital janitor. If your relationship with that won't deepen just yet. Yeah, just do this for like 2 days. Do this for 2 days, it's fine. Busily clean the recently vacated hospital room. Feel someone watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. My courage increases. I cleaned up everything. The walls, the floors, the tables. Everything.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Do you have time after school today?
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddy.
A doctor?
You mean a vet?
No, like Teddy's a person.
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddy is.
A person.
And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well.
What?
We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health.
Oh, that would actually be so cool if they're just like, yeah, all this cool power that you gained, shorten your lifespan by like half. Y'all are not gonna live past 40. Sorry.
Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing.
No, keep dropping scary stuff on us like it's nothing.
But, yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Short.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
Yeah, Yosuke, keep I'm gonna get you a shovel, my guy. It looks like you're really good at digging. Go to the hospital at the school. I work there. Everyone underwent a thorough physical at the hospital.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
What is this, NASA?
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too.
Oh, they're back.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
This is a waste of time.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm gonna hit you.
So did they find out anything about Teddy?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him.
Yeah, just a normal kid.
I even had them take an x-ray, but nothing came up on it.
Nothing unusual, right?
No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read.
Oh.
A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
Oh. My controller is dying. Hold on. Hold on. What this wire's for. I've been playing a lot of like Elite Redux on my own time lately, so my controller hasn't been given a chance to charge well. So, all right, here we go.
So he is different.
I mean, yeah, he kind of came from the TV. He was born there, apparently.
Oh my. What should I do?
You should go back home.
They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with them, right? Man, we know as much about Teddy as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people.
It's the ill emotions that people have. Because people suck. In general.
I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This
Sure
is
they
what
can.
was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
I'm sure that sounds very deep. That actually sounds really stupid. I'm gonna admit it. This explanation sounds really fucking dumb. Oh.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing?
Kanji's face is the exact emotion I feel with that explanation.
Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me.
Okay.
It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free. Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
I'm going to throw you back into TV. I'm gonna just leave you there. We'll call it a day.
What? No, you won't! Give him to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
What? That's what... Sometimes I just can't with this game. I just can't. I think I've already explained this before. This game first came out, like, Persona 4. When this game first came out, it was, like, what, 2008? From what I saw. I was in high school in 2008. At the time. So, this would have been, like, the perfect time for me to play, because then, like, stuff like this, it's like, whatever, that's whatever. Not that I would have condoned it back then, but it's like, whatever, right? Like, I was a stupid, dumbass teenager. Who the fuck wasn't when they were a teenager? I'm not, that much smarter than I was, but that's beside the point. Golden came out 2012. I was already in college. Actually, I was getting out of college in 2012 because I dropped out, but that's a whole other thing. But I was already an adult, like way past adult. I'm gonna be 33 in less than 2 months. This is the first time I'm playing any Persona game. Stuff like this doesn't make me comfortable. Because these are like, yeah, these were jokes that were made at the time, and like these are definitely like jokes of the time. But like, I'm 30. I'm turning 33. The characters are no older than 16. This is I don't vibe with this. Yeah, it's just like Yosuke is just not a great like yeah, he's kind of a dumb teenager, but that's not an excuse for being kind of a perv and kind of a sex pest. And that's like the main reason. I will say it again. The main reason I don't like Yosuke is because of that particular personality trait. And he is the only one that seems to like initiate it besides Teddy. Teddy, I can give a little bit of leniency to because Teddy is like, I guess we found out, not actually like human, but lives with Yosuke, I guess. So he's mimicking Yosuke. He's being badly influenced by Yosuke. Like fuck off, dude.
What? Are you a complete and utter moron?
That is the appropriate reaction to that.
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages.
That is not the appropriate response to that.
Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No, don't say mine.
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
Rise is also kind of just... Why don't her and Yosuke just like get together? I think they would fit perfectly. You know? Just like keep the jokes between you two, and then like the rest is fine. That's fine.
What? Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is... Huh? Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Anyways, the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Good job.
Well, thank
Good job.
goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
Was there any reason for that extra stuff? I think we could have just like gone to here. There's always next time.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
Yeah. That is gazing at you with gratitude in his eyes. Food was good. I'm glad you ate some good food. Nex actually made some very delicious sandwiches earlier. I enjoyed them. What is this? Increase all the foes' defense. Beta. Increase party's attack. Oh, I need to start using this. This is useful. Heavy ice with an ice boost. I'm gonna drop energy shower. What kind? It was, I believe it was like roast beef sandwiches that were like toasted in the oven with mozzarella.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
With some red onion. They were very good. They're very, very good. Very filling too. Like I'm still full. Midterms start next Friday. Study. Do I really need to study? Nah, I'm gonna go work at the hospital. Alright, if the hospital says like, oh, your relationship will deepen, then I'm like, what is going on with my control stick? All right, I think I got to do it like what, 3 times? Clean the room. Someone's watching me. I didn't notice. My courage increases more. And she's like, good work. Tell me what you cleaned. And it's like the bathroom mainly. There was a mess in there. Oh, okay, yeah. One more. One more. Oh, good morning, Senpai. Exams start next Friday, but I am just not in the mood for schoolwork. If we kill her someone else, we're the only ones who know that. If we don't act, the case will grind to a halt. Tests are important too. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm feeling anxious. We're the only ones with the ability to solve the case, and yet we have no way to act. Anyway, we can only wait for the culprit to make his move. We must not forget to check the Midnight Channel too. This is a crucial moment. Thank you, Naoto. Very useful. Not like I didn't fucking know that. Hi, gym teacher. Guess what? We're going to have exams at the end of next week. Yay! Hope that nobody in here is being an ostrich and goofing around without doing any studying. Well, did I say ostrich? Because it's a common metaphor for somebody who avoids inconvenient truths. It comes from the common mistaken belief that ostriches bury their heads in the sand in the face of oncoming danger. They don't. To feel safe just because you can't see a problem, a sure sign of escaping from reality. Don't be like a fake ostrich. Another kind of bird, though, that has a cowardly connotation in English. Lay it on me. What? Be brave. Tell me what bird's name means coward in English. Chicken. It was staring me in the face. Fucking easy. Word for coward in English. There are many theories as to why. You know how you get goosebumps when you're scared, right? Like, it looks like defeathered chicken skin. Wait, then why are they called goosebumps and not chicken bumps? It doesn't matter. The point is, you need to face reality and boldly prepare your test next week. Knowledge! I already got plenty of knowledge. I'm fine. I have enough knowledge.
Whoa, it's freezing.
Why are we up here?
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this?
Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Seriously, I was busy handing out flyers at Juness.
Okay, okay, Yosuke, what the fuck are you planning?
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on.
Oh, you're gonna trick us into like helping you at the store
Can
again.
you please keep this weekend open?
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
So she's taking on jobs like that already.
Okay.
I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan.
Why does this matter?
I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Juness to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes.
It's not a joke. The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now.
Okay.
He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
Why do I care?
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing. I'm sorry. This is my fault.
Nah, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
Who wants us to go help?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks.
No.
Rise-san, well, if you could, you know, do an event at Juness?
You want me to substitute for Kanami?
So there's no way?
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through. If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
I don't have a choice, do I?
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
What?
What? Wait, I'm no idol!
It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Wouldn't that also help you get out of this town really fast?
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Juness.
I don't think anybody cares.
I think you guys are worrying about the right things here. But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
Oh.
Whoa, there's no way we can pull off something like that!
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger. I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Naoto, thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. I've never really played it, though.
Wow. Oh, good job. Good job. You have a guitar. Be nice if you knew how to play.
Oh, wait. I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place for dinner parties and such.
Do you even know how to play it?
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
Then it's decided.
Oh.
I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay?
But we gotta be ready in one day. What the fuck?
Alright. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school.
So,
what are we gonna do with these? I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
that's a gong.
It's a gong.
That.
Well, duh. I'm pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
I thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
No. No, that's to use with other percussion. You can't just use it by itself.
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Yosuke, try holding these.
Huh?
Maracas!
I see.
Yeah, you do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding those.
All right. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here.
I'll choose this then.
A tambourine.
Look! Isn't this like my fan?
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these.
Hey, maracas are actually a pretty good instrument. Well, the tambourine. And they're not too hard to play. But can you play them well?
Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit.
Yeah, don't underestimate me.
Damn, maybe you're gonna show me how to play. I'm gonna trust you.
Well then, since you two and Naoto-kun have decided what to play, let's put Kanji on drums.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
How does that make any sense?
Actually, a pretty good outlet.
Then I will take over all the charming percussion accoutrement. Hey, baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
The sprite doesn't match what the model's doing, and that's hilarious. Oh, he was doing that motion?
So that leaves Yukiko and me?
You two, how about the chorus? There is a part for that.
Singing?
No, can do. We'll hold something. Let's see, what looks easy?
He's grabbing... Ah!
Oh, doesn't this at least look like a band?
Okay, so you can go grab the saxophone, which is the instrument that I played. Damn.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all.
I need to get back to playing that. Been so long. I don't even know if I remember how to play. Wrong.
It's not doing anything.
You're doing it wrong.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
You gotta pierce your lips together.
That's how it is for everyone when they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
That she's not gonna learn how to play the trumpet in a day.
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
Guess I'm gonna have to transfer schools after all.
Why did you think this was a good idea in the first place? Till it gets dark, I had to meet again tomorrow. Alright, no working. When is this ready? 3 days. I'm gonna work on the model. I ain't gonna study. This is more important. Sticker is peeling off already. Ah, yes. I did it.
Once more from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're gonna all play like perfectly.
That wasn't me, I think.
That wasn't me either. I mean, I can't get any sound at all out of this.
Alright. Did you make sure your reed is wet?
A hip and young audience yearns for the element of surprise in music as well.
No.
A bizarre sound suddenly rings out. An overturning of the expected cliches found in today's sound. You get it?
No, don't do that. This isn't jazz.
Oh, I get it. That means Teddy did it, doesn't it?
Huh? That reaction overturned my expectations.
Why don't we take a break? We've been at this since morning.
Good idea. My fingers are all stiff.
Nice follow-up now, Chan. I think I'm falling for you.
Let's just ignore this bear.
Are we really going to manage this? I'm starting to get the feeling that it's impossible no matter what we do.
Yukiko's practicing her fingering. For anybody that's not familiar with music, yes, that is the actual term.
There's just not enough time.
Everyone is silent. Show some spirit. Come on, everyone.
You really get into that do-or-die spirit sometimes.
Yeah, I'm already fucking here.
But that seems fitting for him.
That's right. Everything would have been for nothing if we give up now. A real brawl doesn't begin until you got your back to a wall.
We're here to start a band, not a fight club.
No, let's do actually a fight club. I'll go first.
I'll do it too.
Just backs Yosuke upside the head.
It's not just about Yosuke now. I'll simply feel angry at myself if I give up.
Don't worry, Yosuke-senpai. I agreed to do this, so I'll do it. I didn't say anything pathetic like, I'll do what I can. I'm going to get a huge crowd, no matter what, and they will go home satisfied. Please, I just need your help to do it.
Wow. Now that's how a pro delivers a team-boosting speech.
Well then, should we resume our practice?
All right, let's do this.
And no improvising.
I did it! I did it! So this isn't broken after all.
All right, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna take a tangent. I want to talk about this. The first time playing an instrument ever. Was actually in high school. It was, I think it was my freshman year, yes. No, sophomore year. Because we didn't get, band until sophomore year. I went to like a high school that was like just beginning. I was the very first class of my, I was in the first graduating class. So, prior to my sophomore year of high school, I actually never played an instrument before. I maybe messed around on like a keyboard and some drums, but I never actually had any like formal training with music. So the very first time was there, and I wanted to learn how to play the drums. When deciding on like, you know, hey, who's gonna take like what instrument and all of that, there was a drum set, and I wanted to play the drums, but I was absent the day that we were going to decide. So the next time I had band and I came in, I was asking, you know, like, hey, like these are the instruments that we got, and my instructor was, you know, asked like, hey, like, do you have anything at home? Because right now the drum set, there's only one drum set, and that's somebody else in the class is going to be playing on that. I remember I had a very old saxophone at home. I believe it was my sister's, when she was playing in like grade school. It was an alto saxophone that she accidentally kept from the school. And I was like, yeah, you know, I got this one. You know, I could bring it the next time. And I did. Very first time I made a sound with that damn thing, I started laughing. It was because it just sounded so ridiculous. And I did it every attempt after. Like just that first time. Made a sound, I would laugh. Make another sound, I would laugh again. And it just felt so strange, and it was like such a weird thing that I couldn't help but actually just laugh. My instructor was not amused at all. But I kept at it because it was either that or I do like ROTC, and I didn't want to do ROTC. So I practiced. I practiced, and within the first week, I was playing a full song. I was playing a full song within a week, and, you know, barely learning how to read sheet music. Most of, you know, just kind of like doing that, and then eventually I just kind of like picked it up, and I was pretty much just good to go. Flash forward, and there were tryouts for my high school's Latin jazz band. And I was like, you know what? I need to take an extracurricular. Because at my high school, it was required you have to take an extracurricular. I went and tried out. I went and tried out for it. And one of the things that I had to do was a solo. First I had to sight read music, and then I had to play a solo. I am bad at solos. I don't know any theory behind it. I don't know any scales. Nothing. Just nothing. I play by feel. Like I legitimately just play by feel, and I just went with whatever. It made absolutely no sense. I just tried to make it sound as good as possible. It sounded horrible. I was like, yeah, I'm not getting into this. So after I finished everything, I finished with the tryout. Everybody there, my instructors there, with like some other teachers who were also going to like help with the jazz band, and they all had a discussion, and they were like, yeah, you're in, and I was like, huh? They're like, yeah, no, you're in. We'll let you know like where you're going to be seated. The next day, I found out that I was going to be the first chair alto, which is crazy because first chair usually gets the solos, and I was never good at them. I was just never good at them. But it was still wild that I got that. But that was after like a few months of just playing the saxophone, and I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it very much. I haven't played since I was 18. And to be fair, I'm actually kind of like afraid to play. I don't know why. There's like a weird fear with it. But yeah, that's me. It's just a little inside of me. Just watching Yukiko like play the saxophone and make a sound. It just reminded me of that time when I first made a sound, and it was just so surprising that I just had to laugh. I had to laugh, and that's kind of like started me on like playing music throughout my high school career and a little bit in college. So yeah. Anyways, back to the story.
Okay, let's try putting your music together and I'll sing along.
Whoa, wait a sec. Can't we get a little more practice before we try doing that stuff? Playing for the real Reset. I mean, I'm all for that.
Don't think of it like that. I'm seeing how hard you're trying, and I don't want to just sit and watch you practice without me anymore. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, there they go.
You got yourself behind a door deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round.
Didn't that sound pretty good?
That was actual music!
Yeah, it felt good.
It seems there's hope after all.
The band has practiced hard and overcome many obstacles that dared face them. But now is their time to truly shine. All they have to do is discard whatever remaining fear holds them back, and a lifetime of public adoration awaits!
Hell no.
We've already been on a TV show. A midnight one.
I was discarding my clothes more than I was discarding my fear.
For me, it was like discarding my public image anyway.
What is that face, Kanji?
Come on, everyone. Let's cheer up, okay?
And you have a bunch of stuff lined up, but you're still only playing the tambourine.
Haven't you heard the phrase, a clever bear conceals his claws?
I heard regular drums.
I'm gonna play a special little bear performance of my own and charm all the girls.
Oh no, Kanji's not drums.
That saying's about a hawk, not a bear. And don't even think about it. We don't have the skills to ad-lib. Do you understand me? We're doing this exactly like we practiced. Got it?
What?
If you don't, then I'll make sure you pay for all the topsicles you've eaten during breaks at work.
Just like we practiced. Got it?
Well, let's take it from the top, one more time. Keep up that energy that we had before.
is slowly taking shape, even though they played basically perfectly. Later to the night for the actual performance tomorrow. This isn't late into the night, it's just the evening.
You're back.
Alright. Yes, I am back. And you know what? I'm gonna do something that I didn't realize that you haven't bought anything on the shopping channel. Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna do that. Alright, let's see, what do you got for me? Nice shoes. I grab those. Huge fish. I'm gonna grab the shoes. Yeah, I'm grabbing the shoes. Alright. I'm gonna actually do this fucking studying thing. Knowledge increase. Knowledge. Knowledge. More knowledge. Okay.
Crap, the crowd's a lot bigger than I expected.
Don't say stuff like that! You're making me even more nervous!
Are costumes okay? I mean, they're just our normal school uniforms. Even worse than the winter ones.
What else could we have done? It's not like we have any costumes. The clothes we've been wearing all summer won't work as costumes, and since we'll be changing wardrobes tomorrow, it works out.
Oh, crap. I can't stop my legs from shaking.
You'll be hitting the skins more than a bare-knuckle boxer!
You shut your stupid bear trap! I don't need to hear this!
This is gonna be a shit show, isn't it?
You've been on TV before, right, Naoto-kun? Aren't you used to this? You haven't said a word, though.
The last time I played for a crowd was a piano recital when I was young. Doing an interview on TV is much easier. Even if I make a mistake, I'm the only one who gets embarrassed by it.
You're saying doing interviews is easy? That's crazy, too. Oh, I can't take this much longer. Don't you get nervous, too?
I'm screaming on the inside.
Wait, you are?
Sensei's face is like a waterfall!
What are we supposed to do? Huh? Did someone just...
Everyone, can you gather around for a second?
Yeah, got it.
Oh, they're doing
Your
a
hearts
team
are all
thing.
racing, right? So is mine. But that's the power behind a live performance. Don't think about doing everything exactly right. The crowd's here to have fun, so we need to have fun first.
That's good advice, actually.
Rise-chan. When I say who's ready, you say we are, okay? Be thankful for your fans, your friends, and yourself. This is a full-blown, one-time only performance.
I feel like
Now,
they're gonna do
who's
like an
ready?
anime thing, so I'll obviously disappear.
Fired up and ready to go.
Now listen up. We're sticking to how we practiced, okay?
All right, let's do this!
Here goes.
Yep.
You got yourself behind the door, deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round. Thinking hard about it doesn't help you one bit. Say hello, you gotta say goodbye to thousand lies, yeah. Shout friends, just those words you really need. And let your voice be heard all over the world.
This is probably gonna get hit with a copyright strike or something. I already know it. I feel it. There we go. Oh, they want another one.
They're asking for an encore.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. We only know one song! What do we do now?
There are only two things we can do. Ignore them and leave, or play the same song over again.
Maybe we can have Rise explain our situation and they'll go easy on us and let us replay that song.
Oh, someone
I
left.
saw that guy before.
I'm getting fired up!
Okay.
Hey, Teddy?
Ha! Yeah! Crowd surf! This is the best part of being a live performer!
Okay. There he goes. And he's gone.
But Teddy, we can't play without him.
Hey, why don't we all dive into the crowd? They might just carry us out of here and we can escape this awkward situation.
Stage dive?
Hey, don't sound so excited!
Actually, if all 7 of us jump in, there'd be trouble.
Yep. Well,
Then what are we gonna do? Do we have any other way out?
y'all have been just sitting here talking about this whole time.
If you want to do it that much, then just the guys do it.
All right. I'll show you what it means to be a man.
Hey, wait, you idiot!
There we go. Oh! Oh!
It just dodged out of the way. How?
Oh my god! I got the superhero landing, but I think Kanji's dead. Wow!
I didn't know it was possible to stand on your own face.
You and your friends have become legends among your peers. Even people have enough people gather at Juneth that you consider this mission accomplished. At least so you tell yourself. Oh!
You're back.
Oh no! Okay. Maintain the garden.
You seem to be coming along.
It's the kind of show on the roof at Juneth. Up there, Big Bro and his friends look so cool. Research sang and Big Bro and the others played instruments. Band, huh? Well, when I was young. No, never mind. Play an instrument too? Is that the song you always sing in the bath? No, that's something else. Anyways, come on, let's hurry up, clean up so we can get back inside. I'm gonna go just through the exam and then I'm gonna call it for today. Man, I was exhausting yesterday. It was my first time being up on stage like that. Because I had to do stuff like that all the time when she was working, right? I'd never be able to live like that. We got midterms? Oh, hey, we should have a study session when everybody else at the school. We're all in the same boat, right? Let's help each other out. Help each other? That's right, help each other. Okay, so what if I'm more on the being help side than the helping other side? Come on, help those of us who are academically challenged. I'll invite everyone, please. Alright, fine. Forcing me to study. Oh, crap. The second page in the handout is about Napoleon. Napoleon went on many military campaigns and seemed needed something very specific. Napoleon had these made. Sajochi. Oh. What did Napoleon have invented? Dictionaries were around long before because of the printing press. Brandy is a type of alcohol. I don't think that was necessary. Glass jars have been around forever. I'm going to say can. I'm going to say can. Sorry, but incorrect. Napoleon had glass. What? Napoleon held the concept with lots of reward money. Whoever could come up with a way to preserve food on long campaigns. Nicholas Appert submitted his method for canning food in 1804, paving the way for the food preservation industry. Common misconception, but Napoleon was not involved with the actual invention of metal cans. First canned foods were kept in glass jars. Tin or iron cans were invented in 1810 as an alternative to heavier jars. Actual can opener, however, wouldn't be invented for another 45 years. Before the invention of the can opener, soldiers would use bayonets to cut open cans or smash them with rocks. That feels fucking cheap.
Oh, hi Nanako-chan. Hi Teddy.
Hey, greetings to you.
Why is she here by herself?
Greetings to you. Looks like you're having fun.
Yo.
Oh, it's a study session, that's right.
Wow, everyone's here. So many
You just summed up the entire education system. Ah, yes I did, didn't I? You're right. The education system is full of those moments where it's just like, that was fucking cheap.
Why did everyone come here?
To study.
Exam study group. Times like these, I'm jealous of Teddy. It seems like a dream that we had a live concert here only yesterday.
That was so much fun. I didn't think the crowd would get that excited.
Yeah. Kanji almost broke his neck.
But enough of that. Let's start with proving the trigonometric identities.
No! No! Not trigonometry! No! Get the fuck out of here.
Into math?
Ours is the section on trig functions, right? The one where we find the area of a triangle given two sides and...
Oh my god, no. Please don't make me flash back to that.
Huh? You find the area of a triangle with, you know, that thing. Base by height by 2.
I'm pretty sure that's the right formula.
If you don't mind, shall I teach you?
Oh, are you as smart as I thought? Could you, lend me a hand too?
Oh, I wouldn't know where to begin with second year's subjects.
Now you started with kiddie subjects like history. Let's finish you off with theoretical physics and advanced math subjects. Yep.
What's up with that? Useless after all.
Shut the fuck up, Yosuke, as if you knew anything.
Don't call me useless.
Damn straight now, to kill him. I'll look the other way.
I think I figured out what buttons to push to get Naoto-kun riled up.
Why?
You're pretty cute when you're angry.
Kill him.
What are you talking about?
That's it. I quit. This just ain't my thing. To hell with the exams. It's time for my animal
I
crackers.
think we're gonna have to kill this guy.
Ooh, can I have some too? I want to find the penguin.
Hands off the penguin. It's mine.
Yeah.
Forget it. I can't think.
This is why study groups don't really work.
Teddy says he doesn't know who he is. That's so weird.
My life on this side is really fun. But the more I feel that way, the more I want to know who I really am.
You're Teddy.
I've surfed the net, read manga, watched TV. I even went to a place called the library. But I still
Library.
can't find anything about me.
Dude, I'd be surprised if you did.
Still, I'm starting to get an idea.
An idea?
Whoa, isn't this your first time sharing a theory about yourself?
I lived in that other world. That world was my reality. But now, I have a feeling that it was born from the minds of people on this side. And over in that place, filled with shadows, I think I was some sort of special being.
You were somebody's persona.
A special being?
I don't remember anything from back then, though. Maybe it's that amnesia thing I read about in a book the other day.
Or maybe you just have no personality.
It's true. There are some aspects of the other world that make it seem as though it's rooted in human thoughts. Still, there's no point in applying the principles of logic and deduction to a place like that. But the fact that you existed in such a world from the beginning adds credibility to your theory. There is little doubt that you are a special being on the other side. If you yourself know nothing about it, perhaps it's true that part of your memory is missing. Tell me, what is the earliest memory you can call to mind?
It's from a while ago. I've always lived there as far as I could tell. Then it started to get noisy, so when I happened to bump into Sensei and Yosuke, I asked them to do something about it.
I see. If you've always been on that side, you'd have no sense of time or days.
Nanako. What the heck are any of you talking about? Is Teddy an alien? Yeah, she's just chilling there, isn't she? We're just talking about this openly in front of her. Holy shit, I didn't realize that. Holy fuck. Yeah,
Oh, that's right! Nanako-chan's completely clueless about all this.
fucking every time.
I'm sorry, Nanako-chan. We didn't mean to leave you out.
Hey, I think Teddy must be a king. I read in a story that a king was all alone inside a forest because of a bad guy's curse. Isn't that what happened to you, Teddy?
A king? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds about right.
No,
Teddy? A king?
don't inflate his ego.
I can see him wearing a cape!
His persona does wear a cape, though. That's not funny. That's actual facts, Yukiko. Why do you laugh at the dumbest shit?
Sheesh, Yukiko. You go into laughing fits in front of anyone now.
Can we not talk about Teddy being a king?
Huh? What's with that face?
Teddy really was a king. There were all these other kings, too, and we all...
Hey, he's talking about what happened at the club.
Oh,
Quiet, you, not in front of Nanako-chan.
oh, where you guys thought you were drunk? No one left their seats to go buy drinks with Nanako.
Am I really a king?
Probably not.
Then what am I?
You're a freak. That's what you are.
Prince?
Eddie is lost in thought.
I have this fuzzy feeling that I'll find out sooner or later with your help, Sensei.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I get another level just automatically right here. Rank 7. Rank 7, everybody. I just got rank 6.
Big bro, Teddy, is melon soda okay?
Gotcha. I have a crippling fear of hierarchies. If Teddy turns out to be a monarch, then I'll die of fear. No, he was afraid of the freaking king game that happened. Or at least like people talking about it, you know? That whole thing where like it was just really weird and you know didn't add anything. Ooh, so much paprika. Yeah, let's put some tomatoes in there. Oh, shit. This is Naruto. Do you have time to go to the world inside the TV tomorrow? I want to see the power of the personas with my own eyes. What do you think about it? You thought about exploring the TV tomorrow. Okay, I guess I'm doing that. All right. Yes, study. Earn my knowledge point. I'm not going to go into the TV immediately. I'm going to actually save and just finish up tonight. Got through a lot of story. Whenever we're over there, I've been wondering, does it feel like you've seen those shadows before? You fought robots and stuff that look like they're right out of some anime, right? Doesn't that bother you? Not to mention it. Remember how our other selves had these logos like a TV show? Naruto, I want to go to the TV world, see your persona. Will you think about it? Hangs up. Yeah, now Naruto's being really like weird about stuff. It was like that for the same reason as to why the shadows looked like something from the TV. They said before that the other world is related to our minds somehow. People who watch the Midnight Channel believe it's a TV show, and we treat that world as something inside the TV. But maybe that's why. It's simply because all of us have had our brains soaked in television since we were kids. Oh my god, is this supposed to be a commentary about consuming too much media? No, it can't be that. Guess I can't really deny that. I can't help watching Hong Kong action movies whenever they're on TV. Oh god, I forgot about this teacher. Jesus fucking Christ. It's so tired coming up with stuff for the exams. All I want to do is go home and see how my stocks are doing. Oh, you're doing stocks? Die. By the way, Halloween's at the end of this month. I'm sure you've forgotten, what with tests and festivals and all. Speaking of Halloween, the first jack-o'-lanterns weren't made out of pumpkins. Sadanaka-san, I'll pick you, since you don't seem to care about veggies. Nah, I'll choose Sajochi-kun. God fucking damn it, leave me alone. You know what vegetables was used to make the first jack-o'-lanterns? It was turnips. Turnips. Yep, that's correct. I fucking knew that off the top of my head. It was the most useless goddamn trivia question that I ever knew. The first ones were made out of turnips or beet. When the tradition was carried into the U.S., they started using pumpkins because they were plentiful and easier to carve. All around the subject, I'm hoping that my stocks will turnip. No, fine. Puns are my style anyway. Nice to know that the Joker got a job as a teacher. Her transition even got her complexion back. Too bad about her perpetual clown leg. Fucking goddamn man. You didn't have to murder her. You didn't have to do that. Class is ended since you have no leads. You must wait until the criminal takes action. You must do filler. If you do not do filler, you will not complete the game. Now, you know, it sounds like I have a lot of complaints and gripes about this game. I do. I do still like the game a lot. Like, this, it's a fun RPG. You know, like, don't... If you're like a big fan of this game, like, don't take my gripes as something like too serious. It's just me in the moment, you know. I'm gonna riff. But no, we're gonna continue. We're gonna get back to this at some point. Things in my life are pretty busy, so I have to kind of like pick and choose times when I could actually stream. For anybody that doesn't know, yesterday all of the built-up fatigue that I had finally caught up with me, and I ended up having to like take off of work and essentially just try to recover. So streams going forward are going to be kind of sporadic until like I feel well enough to get back on the normal schedule. So, but we will return as we do. I do plan on finishing this game. I am 54 hours into the game. But in any case, I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.